Well, g'day everyone. So I thought I'd show you guys Kahu's progress with the float in him learning how to self-load bit by bit through me applying cues when he does what I want. G'day everyone, I'm Zoe and this is Kahu. This is just a little reminder that I'm not a professional horse trainer, so anything you do see in my videos is only intended to be a guide. So with that said, let's get on with the video. So I thought I'd show you guys Kahu's progress with the float in him learning how to self-load bit by bit through me applying cues when he does what I want. So it's sort of like motion capture for horses, I guess. So basically all I'm doing is as he's doing what I want him to do, which is load into the float, I add my verbal cue that I want him to know for that. Simultaneously, I'm adding the same sort of cues when he offloads, so I want him to wait patiently at the tailgate and then say offload, and then he's allowed to offload without rushing off. So if you haven't already seen how I float trained Kahu, I will put a link up here somewhere to link to that video of how we taught him. So let's get on with how I'm progressing with teaching him to self-load. So similar principles apply as before. And so you want to make sure that they're comfortable going in and out of the float with you. And now you want to put that together with sort of standing off to one side a little bit. So if you've got a straight load, you can do it that way. Good boy, load up. So here I'm starting to introduce his cue of load up, which is what I've chosen for him to basically start to put it together to load himself. Good boy. Load up. Good boy. Good boy. Now Kahu also knows walk up, which is a little bit of pressure on his wither. And then I close this behind him. Good boy. Ooh. And so this is what I'm looking for, is just him standing nice and quiet, nice and square in the trailer without keep going back and forth and sort of panicking. Good. Ooh. And that's also the cue that he's been taught to stand and wait there, is ooh. Good boy. Ooh. Ooh. And so again, that cue helps when I'm walking up after the barrier's been moved and I can walk in here with him. Good boy. Ooh. Good boy. So I don't want him backing up and trying to rush out of the trailer with me in the way. Good boy. And so once again, he knows to back up with a little bit of a tap on the lead rope. That's what he's been taught. Good boy. Ooh. And now I'm going to ask him to turn around. Ooh. And wait in the trailer. Good boy. So this is just something that I've taught him so that he doesn't rush on or off the trailer, risking hurting himself, another horse, or me. Good boy. So I'm giving him a moment to take in his surroundings, and then I'll give him the cue that I've taught him that it's safe to offload. Good boy. Offload. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Ooh. So he's sort of showing that he's wanting to go back in the trailer, which isn't a bad thing. He's getting a bit more confident with the trailer again. As per my float training video, if you just want to make sure that they're comfortable being even at the foot of the trailer. If they're panicking and being stressed out when they're just at the tailgate, you shouldn't be getting them in the trailer until they're comfortable with that first. You want to make sure that, kind of like crate training a dog, that the trailer is a safe place to be and they should want to go in the trailer and not have to be forced in the trailer. Good boy. Load up. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now butt scratches is something that Kahu has liked since I got him in May 2024. So for him this is a bit more of a reward, and so that's why I'm just standing here while he's standing here nice and quiet. I'm just scratching him on the bum there, letting him take in the surroundings and listen to me. And just as a general thing, just stand here nice and quiet and calm in the trailer. He's even resting his leg just ever so slightly there as well. It's not completely off the ground, but he's just sort of rocking his hips and his pelvis there a little bit. And so again, I'm going to rest, just leave the rope up there a second. I'm going to move the barrier over and then come up to him. Good boy. And this is exactly what I'm looking for, is that I can move around him and he's going to just stand here nice and quiet and parallel to the barrier without trying to self-offload before I've asked him to. Good boy. Back up. Good boy. Ooh. And as I mentioned in my float training video, you want to make sure that all these cues are covered on the ground first and not in the trailer, and trying to introduce those cues in the trailer before they know them on the ground. Ooh, good boy. So another bonus to asking Kahu to wait here before I offload him is it has a chance to take in those surroundings and settle down before offloading him, and then he's more likely to offload more calmly and more confident. Good boy. Offload. Good boy. Well, that's all for this video, guys. Until next time, Kahu and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with what's going on in our world.